Yay Media Group.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie.
I'm Trey.
This is your weekly dose of BS. So we are still looking for a house. Travis and I have how many days until? We have to be in a new place by May 1st. And I feel bad for Trey because he's helping us, and we've got to be the worst people to do this with.
Well,
not we.
You just don't know when you're going to move in.
Well, definitely.
So when she just said that was the first I heard that.
May 1st. May 1st is kind of our deadline. But I told Travis, I think we need to be in like a week before that because we're going to have to start moving stuff in, right?
So you have a month.
I've not packed one thing.
Actually, this is fantastic because I will be closing on my house May 1st and I'm going to come put sticky notes on all your furniture that I want.
Yeah, see?
So don't even worry about packing. I will just take it.
Have not packed. Well, we're probably going to have to move it for a little bit in our new place because we have to have something to sit on and live in.
Oh, wow, that works out so perfectly for me. I love this.
So, but yeah, we have I actually found 2 places that I would live in that I'm like, these are great. They would be easy. Right? Travis says, I know where you want to live, Stephanie. So, he says I negotiate like our youngest son. Like our youngest son is 14. He has a car because we always buy the kids' cars a few years before just so they're not brand new. And then we throw those cars up in Montana and then bring them whenever they turn 16. And Cruz always wanted a Ranger Raptor pickup truck. That was his dream car. And Travis wanted him to have like a little SUV, kind of like Chance. And Cruz negotiated. He's smart because he was like, I will take whatever car you give me. I'll just give you 3 or 4 choices and you pick out whichever one you think. But then Cruz kept negotiating it and whittling it down and telling why these things didn't work for him until he got the car and color of his choice. And
so what were his 3 choices? Because Cruz is smart. He'll give you 2 very unreasonable things and then he'll give you the thing that he wants.
Oh yeah, the Ranger Raptor was one of them. He wanted like a bigger pickup bed, and Travis was like, no, you'll hit everything. I can barely drive with a huge pickup bed. So he wanted a truck. I know the Ranger Raptor was one of them. I think he also wanted, maybe it was a Ford F-150. I don't know, but
I know a Cybertruck was on the plate.
A Cybertruck was on the plate, and then I said, do we really want this? Because I just think that they look like little spaceships.
Yeah.
And then Travis really wanted him to get like the car like Chance's or I feel like every kid has this car. What is it?
Like a 4Runner?
No, or maybe it's
Bronco?
just every kid. Yeah, like I feel like that's such a 16-year, it's safe. As Travis like a Bronco, and Cruz is like, no, I feel like too many of my friends want a Bronco. So, and he said, and I also am a fisherman, so I need a truck and I need to one day have a bass boat. And this is, so he has goals.
So when Travis says that you negotiate like Cruz, what he means is you don't negotiate. It's your way or the highway?
Well, he says I just find something wrong with everything other than my options. And then, I just keep pointing the road in my direction whenever he tries to pivot. Mm-hmm. So I would like to live in a high rise, or just like I like the convenience of it. I told Travis I'm losing amenities.
Yep.
At our house. Like I work out at home more than I do the gym. Mm-hmm. I would really like to have a gym. And I like the amenities of a building. Mm-hmm. I like the safety of a building. And I just like, there's a lot that I like. And the only thing I don't like is the dogs in a building. I'm a little concerned about our dogs. But everything else I like. And then Travis keeps pivoting. So now he's like, let's look at homes again. Yeah.
So he was like, there's a ton of new construction homes on the rental market. Mm-hmm. And I said, yes, there are 145 homes that would fit y'all's needs. Of those 145, I know my friend Stephanie over here, and there are maybe 2 that she would actually live in. And that is a hard maybe.
Yeah, no, because it's like it matters. It matters because I am home alone a lot. So for me, I told Travis, I was like, for me, I don't want to be by like a really busy street. It's hard to get in and out of. And I want to be in a very safe neighborhood. And I want to be somewhere where I don't feel like we're going to get killed. Like that's my staying alive for this year, is very, very important. And for my kids, they just want to be by their friends. Mm-hmm. They need to be Cruz needs to be within bicycle distance. That's his one thing. Yep. So yeah, but I have no idea where we're living. We have a month and a week.
Yep. Yeah. So we need to look at these 2 houses that I think one you might say maybe 2. The other one, I think you're just going to straight up veto, but it's an option. But I think what's going to end up, I would put a lot of money on it. What's going to end up happening is they're going to go with the choice that Stephanie wants the most.
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Because what is more worth it to Travis is not hearing how much Stephanie hates something for 12 to 15 months.
I mean,
and he knows that.
Maybe we'll find an amazing house. You never know, but I just don't. Also,
it almost doesn't matter because if her mind's made up, that's it. Like we could find the Taj Mahal and it's like, yeah, but it's not what I wanted first. So I'm going to.
Yeah. I did tell him, I said, whatever you choose, I'll be happy with. Now, is that accurate?
That is a lie if I've ever heard one. Oh my goodness. She's like, I'll live anywhere. And I'm like, no, you won't. What in the world? You most certainly won't live anywhere.
Well, no, I even called him and I was like, I was dropping Cruz off at school. My sister and her husband live kind of in that area. And I called Travis. I said, listen, I have a very reasonable idea. Because I would live by my sister and her husband. I think that would be kind of fun. And they're pretty reasonable in that neighborhood. And he was like, nope, it's too far away. Cruz would hate it. And I said, okay, well, that was my little,
that was my one. That was your window.
That was a very big window. I mean, like it would have been, oh my gosh, like 10% of what we're having to spend.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She called me one day and she was like, you know me, I'm easy. And I was like, what? No, I do know you. And that is not the you I know. She has a very specific list, and her list is not unreasonable, but it is hard to find.
Yeah. It's hard. Yeah. I mean, and then Travis was like, maybe we move back into our old home, and I said, absolutely not. I don't want to go backwards either. That just feels like, like I don't know if I want to. I said that's only convenient for you. I don't know if I want to live in Irving again. But I think they've been trying to sell it for forever and a happy day. But I was like, no.
That would be kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be. I just don't like it. It's like, it just feels weird to me. Yeah.
You did say something yesterday, which I do think is very true. I think living in someone else, like an apartment's one thing. Cause that's the purpose of the building. Like people cycle in and out. And the ones that we were looking at are brand new. No one's lived in there before, but living in someone else's home and you have you can't even like adjust their taste or like the style. And especially you live in homes that are very you've customized the homes very much. So living in someone else's space and not being able to do anything about the vibes is weird.
Yeah. And then also I don't want to have my dogs in somebody else's home. Like that kind of makes me uncomfortable. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of, and then if something breaks and I have to I have a landlord, I don't love that. I don't want to have bad blood with somebody. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Let's take a break real quick. We'll be right back.
Well, I'm excited to see what y'all end up going with, but I have a pretty good idea what it's going to be.
Yeah, I just need to have, this is what we need to do. I need to have 2 home options that I can just at least tell him I looked.
Well, yes. Is it you and I touring or is he coming too? Because I know that if you don't like it, it's not even worth showing him.
But I just think if I do, but here's the deal.
Do we need to show him 2 options that we just know are not going to work?
Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just show him 2 really bad options. We'll see. I kind of know where I want to live. If we do a home, I kind of know what I would like. So I do have it all figured out. But you're not going to be able to find it.
No, I know I'm not.
I don't think I'll be able to find it. But
I know. Yeah. I mean, even if we were shopping for your home to purchase somewhere else, it's hard to find.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I'm a picky thing. But no, it'll be good. I'm excited. So no, but we need to figure it out. Like I would like to figure it out by the end of this month.
Well, which is the end of this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to pack up. I don't know if I'm going to pack up or if I'm just going to hire somebody to do it.
I think you're going to hire somebody to do it.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Possibly. Although the only thing I called dibs on doing myself whenever you moved into this house, and I'm gonna call it again, is your closet. Your closet, we're gonna move in carloads.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through a lot of stuff too. I feel like I just need to throw a lot of stuff away.
I started doing that the other day and loved it. I love throwing things away. Nothing thrills me more because you don't realize how much stuff you accumulate in your house until you have to get out of your house. Yeah. And you're like, why do I still have this? But I'm the kind of person that, I don't know, I'm on both sides of the spectrum where I will be very quick to throw something away, but then there's certain things that I'm like, I might use that later, and I'll hold on to it. It's actually mostly just clothes. But like stuff, yeah, no, buy. I want new stuff. Even like with our new house, I want all new furniture. And by all new furniture, I mean I want your furniture. I want all new your furniture.
All I'm going to say is if you do, you should refurbish, especially the couches and stuff. We've had them for so long. I feel like they're going to need more than just a clean.
You know, I was driving the other day, and this has popped in my head twice now, and I verbally said, dang it, Tammy, because she called dibs on one of her really great couches, this circular couch. I was like, dang it, Tammy.
You know what? And I feel like that is like my least favorite
love that couch.
You love the blue one?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
I think that's such a great couch.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the one I would call dibs on the last.
Oh yeah, no, that was hot on the market and
oh my gosh,
quickly grabbed.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
Yeah, it is. And I tell people that too whenever they're shopping for homes. I'm like, no matter how big of a home you buy, you will fill it. You will fill it with stuff. Like you don't realize it, but over time you absolutely will.
Well, and the hard thing is like whenever you move, not one thing I've noticed, just whenever, because we've moved so many times and remodeled so many homes, is like furniture doesn't always fit the same spaces.
No.
So, and if you have a really big living room, you almost have to.
It has to be proportionate.
Yeah, you can't just buy a small couch. You have to really.
Which I think is going to be a problem for y'all living if you go with the penthouse option. The living room spaces that you have now are very large. So your furniture right now fits those spaces. I think it's going to feel really big in whatever y'all end up living in next if it's not a big house.
Yeah, it'll be, but I'll make it work.
Cross that bridge when we get there next.
We're totally going to cross it. Yeah, in a week, yeah. I know. Travis kept saying, well, maybe we can find a place that's furnished. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
I think that, especially with dogs, that's even riskier.
Yeah, possibly. Okay. So I don't know. But let's talk about Montana because it is really blowing up. So we have a house in Whitefish, and Trey, you've not been there for a while. But when I say it is blowing up to the fact that now we have, like whenever Travis and I were building our home, we would go in, and I feel like sometimes in Whitefish, it's better to just get a VRBO than stay at the hotels because the hotels are either outdated or they're just like very cheaply done. Like I remember we stayed in one hotel downtown, that would probably be considered the nicest hotel at the time. And Travis and I could hear the people flushing toilets down the hall. Like it was just like really thin walls. They weren't just greatly built. And I wouldn't even probably notice half the things if my husband didn't build homes right, and he wasn't like, this is cheap, like cheaply built. But they have a brand new, like what I think is probably a 5-star hotel. It is so nice. Travis and I went there. They have the best restaurant, like the best food, super, super cute. It's 36 rooms, so it's a boutique hotel, which is amazing. Yeah. But yeah, my little town's really blossoming.
You really struck gold when you bought. Yeah. When you did.
Yeah, it's like really, really, yeah.
I want to bring Zach there this summer.
Oh, the summer I think is the best time.
Summer. I think, like with your...
Summer's the best
They have this boat subscription thing, which is the best thing ever. And Lake Grapevine and Lake Louisville and Dallas now offer this too. But it's almost like you pay a monthly subscription. You can just like use different boats whenever you need them, which people say the best, or what is it? The happiest time you own a boat is when you buy it, when you sell it. Like owning a boat is never fun.
No. And these are like super nice. Like they have, I think, 2 or 3 Mastercrafts, a brand new, and then they also have, I think, 2 or 3 pontoon boats. And
I love a pontoon.
That's my thing. I
love a pontoon.
Whenever we first got this subscription, it's called like the Captain's Club, and you pay like an annual fee. I think we did a 3-year thing because it save a little bit of money, and it's amazing. First of all, the lake there is gorgeous, but they're brand new boats. You just call them. We've never not been able to get one because there's not a ton of people that have this membership, and I'm hoping it stays that way because we've never not been able to get a boat. And you can take it out. You just show up. They have the boat ready for you with towels, and if you want to order food or drinks or whatever, it's on the boat for you. So they stock everything, and then you take it out. And I thought I would like the Mastercraft so much better. My kids do because they like to do the water sports, but a pontoon is amazing. It's like a living room. Like you have your like little place to eat. There's so much space. There's a ton of space. It's comfortable.
Yeah. I don't like the Mastercrafts because I don't like I have a particular fear of like Zach driving a boat, like a speedboat, and like you know how it picks up a little bit. I don't like that because I think little old me is gonna fly off, or this thing's gonna flip over.
Especially with your diet. You've been doing.
I don't know if y'all read the New York Post article about how thin I am, but you should go read it.
We need to talk about that.
No, we can't. Google me. There's a story about how thin I am.
It is so ridiculous. It is so, right? The title is something that's so stupid. It was like, I used to be a happy drunk, but now I'm
I know.
sad.
I was like, we can't change the title of this?
Like, it's the dumbest thing. You have to find it. It's so stupid. It like really, and I'm saying this as your friend, like it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I was sitting at breakfast laughing hysterically, and my whole family was making fun of you. And it was about how and by the way, he has been on a weight loss journey for like how many, 3 years now. And I think you've lost 5 pounds, but you told them you lost 60. First of all, what would Jesus do? Not lie. And then it was about like how I like to drink so much and he would just drink and eat all the time. And then like he started taking Ozempic. Every picture of him, the first 2 are just him cheersing with a different cocktail, right? And then it says how he lost all this weight, and then it's him and this like suit. You look the same.
Yeah, well, okay,
and the
so
drinking pictures and the suit pictures.
They asked me for photos of me with cocktails, and I said, yes, absolutely. And then they emailed me back and said, hey, you talked about how you have now leaned into this like healthy, fit lifestyle. Do you have photos of you like being active? And I said, of course I do.
And no, he did not.
I called Stephanie and I said, hey, do you have any photos of me being active? And I was trying to not tell her why. And she immediately said, why? And I told her and she said, I'll look, but probably not. And she said, I have more photos of you eating than anything. I was like, what?
If you want something with you eating or drinking, I have a million, right? Like he loves to like, to eat and drink. But I was like, you're not really an active person. Let's just be honest. Like you are more fun than fit. Like that. So like, you're not like one of those people that likes to run half marathons and like, like you're fun. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. But so anyway, so his one fitness, like they talked in this thing about how now he's like fit lifestyle. And it was him in Montana on one of our hikes, laying on the ground and the grass, and his husband sitting on his back. And I said, this is real sad. If this is
that's the best I had.
The best fit, like I gave you a picture of you running.
Yeah, but it was we ran that race like a year ago, but I took a gummy halfway through and I had this like Reba wig in my little fanny pack and I put that on at the end and I was like, oh, I can't send them that.
Yeah. So I did have one thing that I like. It was actually a TikTok that I screenshotted of you in your Reba wig running. And I was like, here you go. You're welcome. But yeah, it was the most ridiculous thing I have ever read in my life. It was so funny.
Well, I'm rebranding as a fitness influencer. So that starts.
Follow him for more fitness advice.
I fibbed a little bit on how much weight I lost, but I want to be a success story. So
wait, so how did they find you? So they saw your TikTok.
They reached about a TikTok that I posted about, I've also been on like Fox News about this and like some other news station, I think CNN, like aired this TikTok about how after taking Ozempic, my body chemistry kind of changed to where I really can't drink alcohol anymore, which is true. That's probably the only true part of the article, but but it like I used to like be like a happy drunk. Now I just get like angry, but okay. I just can't drink. I called Stephanie a few weeks ago. Why did I drink? I don't remember why, but I was like, I feel like I get like depressed after like the day after and stuff like a hangover. And she was like, welcome. And I was like, yeah, I feel it now.
It's age.
I get it.
Wait, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, so this is why you can't drink on a GLP-1 is because I think drinking probably spikes your blood sugar, and GLP-1s are like, don't they kind of regulate that?
Well, it also slows down your metabolism, so you're not processing the alcohol, so it sits in your system longer. Oh. So like nothing will annoy me more than if I wake up still wasted. Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, with a hangover? Yeah.
And it's your body's processing it a lot slower. But even after taking GLP-1, I can tell that my body chemistry has changed to where I just can't drink.
No, I mean,
Which, no complaints. Like, great.
No, I can have like 2 drinks and I feel good the next day, and then I'm tipsy and,
after
like
2,
have fun.
We're in trouble waters.
Yeah, but after that, like I think it's an age thing as well. It's not as fun as it used to be.
No, I agree.
But
I think it's also the amount of sugar that they put in alcohol now. Yeah. It's just not great.
Well, especially wine. I love wine, but like 2 glasses is my maximum. And I have friends who can drink bottles of wine. Like I cannot. It also makes me really, really sleepy. But yeah, it's not like, I don't know. I really could go the rest of my life without drinking, I think.
Yeah, no, same.
I'm just like kind of a social drinker. I go out with Travis on date night, and we have date night Wednesday, but he's a sober Sally until I think he's taken a month off drinking. So that'll be kind of nice because he went out to golf yesterday with his buddy, and then it was like an epiphany at the tender age of 55.
What was the epiphany?
Oh my God. Pete and I went and played golf at Pete's golf course. And he said, and I am, taking a month off drinking. And then he said, he was like, and, afterwards we went and had some food, like a lunch. And he said, I just could not believe it. Like normally my bill would be a few $100s. But Pete didn't drink because I wasn't drinking, and my bill was $40 because we both had iced teas. I said, wow. No way.
What a discovery.
Alcohol's expensive. So yeah, I was like, well, you're just going to save so much money, honey. But no, we're going to this, I think it's called Tortuga. Have you heard of it? It's like this, it's in Florida. We're going, I think, middle of next month. And it is this country music festival in Florida that we're going to just for the weekend. It'll be super fun. And then we have so much stuff coming up. And then we're doing the Kentucky Derby, which I have no idea what I'm wearing or what Travis is wearing or any of the hats or anything like that. My girlfriends keep calling me who are going. And I'm like, listen, this is the last thing I'm worried about right now is what hat I'm wearing to the Kentucky Derby. And then, so we have like some fun things popping up. So Travis is like, I'm kind of cutting back until these events. So we'll see.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's exciting. But no, I'm excited for you. You're so famous. And,
yes. And
I would like for this new, who is it again that did this thing on you?
I'm not telling you again because you're going to message them and be like, he lied. No, I actually have something else that I'm working on this week.
Wait, what is it?
Really solidify my rebrand as a thin icon.
Wait, what are you working on?
I'm not actually. I have the interview today at 12. I can't tell you.
Wait, who is it? Is it local or is it?
No, it's national.
Trey.
I don't know how these things happen to me. They just do.
So what did they? So they message you saying,
"Somewhat." Hey. Well, this is something else, but I'm going to spin the story as something around me being thin. That's what it's.
Wait, but how did
I'm manifesting?
What? So they messaged you. They said, "I saw your TikTok. Can we do a story on you?"
Yeah. Well, the one I'm doing today is not about the TikTok. It's just something else I'm doing, like media related. But I'm going to make it about me being skinny.
Oh my gosh. I mean, the one that I just read with my husband and family was so ridiculous because they even had a doctor go and back up everything Trey was saying. I said, how in the world is this?
That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did watch, there was an episode of House Hunters that I did like a year ago that came out last month, and I just finally watched it this past weekend, and I was like, oh my, I look like a whale.
Shut up.
And I said, I'm going to start taking my Ozempic again. So, yeah. Well, on that note, we got to go. I have to go rebrand as a fit icon.
Yes. I have to go take my car in to the shop before I don't have it. What is it? My little, you know how you have that thing for 3 years where you can go take it in and they'll pay for it.
Your warranty?
My warranty's up on the 5th.
Lord.
So I'm like, I told them, I said, I'm taking my car in. I want you to check everything out before it's out of warranty. So that's what I'm doing after this. So wish me luck. Thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart. You can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast. And you can watch us on YouTube at Weekly Dose of BS.
Bye.
Yay Media Group.